So whenever I hear a bass that's, first of all, it's widened. It's not completely mono. Whenever I hear a bass like this, when it's occupying a lot of space and it's very heavy. In these cases, I also want to think about whether I want the kick drum to also match this type of vibe, or if I'm going to the opposite direction where I want to leave more room to the bass. It's going to depend a lot on the original concept of the song, so I'm just gonna listen. So I need to find a way to control the bass, this widened effect, but I think it would benefit from a little bit more bass in general. So I'm going towards that direction. How I'm processing the sides has to be a dynamic process. And I prefer to use this compressor for this job because I can separate the sides, so the mono signal and the side information, and it's pretty reliable. It doesn't really create additional distortion unless I turn on to create some. And it's also pretty reliable, I would say. It doesn't really have a very recognizable sound that it would do, even though like some people say that these Alesia units are super rich in sound and whatnot. I don't really feel that way. On the other hand, I really trust the calculation of how it does stuff. It's just a good choice for these types of situations. So obviously I'm going to turn off the channel linking. And I want this thing to be relatively aggressive, but not so much so. Essentially what I did right now was only to control a little bit the sides. If I want, later on, I can still enhance the side information by just widening the whole thing. But what I'm going to widen after this processing is going to be a little bit more streamlined. So the side doesn't move up and down, and it's more and less and more and less because the compression takes care of this. It's really about controlling it.